new tonight. Imagine hearing it may take up to 2 years to get answers if you are the victim of a crime. A new task force is breaking barriers and solving an all too common problem in law enforcement, a forensics evidence backlog. The East Tennessee High Tech Task Force is training officers from local agencies to examine their own digital evidence faster and cheaper than ever before. 10 News reporter Ellis Roll visited the group's lab and joins us with more details on this. Ellis?
Yeah, Robin, leaders with the task force say this is something that's never been done before. A central lab is operated in East Tennessee through grant money. The task force trains officers to examine phones, computers, and other tech taken from crime scenes. Leaders say they can get evidence back in just a matter of hours, a stark contrast to a years-long wait list at other agencies across the country. Tired of red tape
It could take up to 2 years.
and long wait times for evidence,
Things go stale in that kind of time period.
law enforcement officials created the East Tennessee High Tech Task Force, aimed at tackling digital forensics as quick as possible.
It's an idea that's unlike anybody else has done.
Michael Menn says the idea started with a grant. The money funds a tech lab and training for what's now 18 agencies across the region.
The trained individuals can come in here 24/7, 365, and they have access to the equipment they need to do anywhere from let's say one cell phone all the way up to, you can get 30 done at once here.
The task force trains officers to examine tech themselves versus sending it off to larger agencies across the state and having to wait for results. TBI has a backlog of anywhere from a few weeks to years. Partner agencies say this is a game changer.
It's also helpful in the court proceedings because that same investigator is the one that's going to be involved with that department that can go back and testify and say, hey, this is what we saw.
Here, the impact was felt right away, as rural areas can now get evidence they need at trial fast.
District attorneys, they were just pleading cases out, or they didn't file charges, which was, we're going, that's just wrong.
Leaders say it's a rare instance of a cost-effective, efficient program within local government. Leaders say they want the task force to help solve crimes quicker and contribute to an overall feeling of safety in all communities, but especially rural ones who may not have been able to examine this evidence in the past. Robin?
Fascinating. All right, Ellis, thank you.